guys, how's it going? Welcome to Oddball HCB Family Look Insane. I've got a special guest here with me today. It is Sam Revel, and just respectfully, we've got the anthems going on, but Sam, how are you going?
Very well, man. Thank you very much for having me. Our local time is 2:30 in the afternoon over there in Lee. This game's being played over at Lee Sports Village. Really looking forward to it, man. A super, super important game in the context of quarterfinals, bro. Massive.
Absolutely, and as Ireland, they're singing the anthem, Ireland's Call. I'll tell you what, I didn't expect this game here to have such huge, I suppose, a lot hanging in the balance here, particularly with Dewey not playing for Lebanon.
Yeah, no, neither did I, man. So going into the game, Ireland actually come into the game on sportsbet.com.au as the favourites at $1.65, and Lebanon are at $2.35. And I reckon that's pretty big considering how well, even though it was 13 plus in the end to New Zealand, Lebanon played pretty well against New Zealand. They held their own, and to come in at $2.35, that's pretty big on Lebanon. But this is going to be such a good game to watch. I'm really intrigued by this. If it wasn't for Fiji, Italy, the other night, I'd probably say that this is the game of the round for me, man.
Yeah, understood. And Sam, if you don't mind, courtesy, because you guys are the away team technically, do you mind reading out the squad there, and I'll follow suit?
And please forgive me if pronunciations are not correct. Please forgive me. So at fullback, Richie Myler. The wingers are the Senior brothers, Innes Senior and Lewis Senior. The centres are Ed Chamberlain and Toby King. And the halves pairing is Luke Keary and Joe Keys. The forward pack, Liam Byrne, Jamin Jolliffe and Brendan O'Hagan. And then the back row, James Bentley, Frankie Holton, and George King is the captain of Ireland. And then the interchange bench, Joshua Cook, Harry Rushton, Rob Mulhern, and James Hassan. Ronan Michael is the 18th man. And the coach for Ireland is Jed Corcoran. And there's only one change for Ireland based off of last week's performance against Jamaica, where they won 48 points to 2. And that is the James McDonald, a forward primarily. He's dropped out of the side for Rob Mulhern. But other than that, it's pretty much 1 through to 16 or 1 through to 17 from last weekend.
Awesome. Thank you for that. And so Lebanon, the coach is Michael Cheika. The fullback is Jacob Carraz. The wingers are Josh Mansour as well as Abbas Miski. And again, I make apologies too for any mispronunciations. Centers are Brad Morcos as well as Reese Robinson. The halves are Khaled Rajab as well as Mitchell Moses, who's the captain. In the forward pack here at the props, we have Kane Kalachi as well as Khalil Raim. And the hooker is Andrew Kazi. In the second rows, we see Eli El-Zakam as well as Shabal Tassipali. And in the lock, we have this James Romanos. The bench sees Bilal Marbani, Anthony Garoun, Jalil Bazaz, as well as Jackson Raim. And the 18th man in the reserve is Michael Tanus. And look, I think we're just about to commence things, but just quickly, how pivotal is that Mitchell Moses versus Luke Keary battle?
Yeah, man. I think Mitchell Moses has a bigger boot on him than Luke Keary, but Luke Keary might have the edge on Mitchell Moses as far as organisational skills, man, and will probably, arguably, have a better running game. But this is massive. If Ireland win, they secure quarterfinals. That's Lebanon, right. This is absolutely must win, or their World Cup is over.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, here we go. Well, again, volume is paused. I'm not too sure what is going here regarding the hand claps, but yeah.
All right, and here we go. Lebanon kicking off right to left of screen.
All right. And with that being said, let's bring it on. Good game of footy is underway. And Lebanon kicking off now to Ireland. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Alrighty, so Ireland running left to right, and in jersey number 10, Jamin Jolliffe cuts the ball up and the ball goes left. And I imagine that's Mr. Liam Byrne that's hit the ball up there. Tackle 2, 19 seconds gone, just short of the 30-metre line. And there's the captain, George King, who cuts it up. So they're about 5 short of the 40-metre line. Third tackle now, and it's veering its way left. And in their jersey number 12, it's Frankie Holton that cuts the ball up. Ireland are now only 5 metres short of halfway. They now cross it through Jamin Jolliffe again, who takes up his second hit up of the matchup. last tackle now, goes left. Mitchell Moses puts the ball up, and the fullback takes it nicely, Jacob Carraz.
No worries. Jake Carraz with the ball there, gets tackled, absolutely manhandled there by King and Co. Now again, about probably 5 minutes up there, Mitchell Moses now off to Mansour. But again, the Irish defense looked very determined early there, and acting dummy and Anthony Laoun there. Then off to that's Abbas Miski in Lebanon, attempting the winger thing. Oh, big hit there. Big hit there. What was that? Gee, was big hit there by the English prop. And again, that's Raheem there with the ball in hand. And again, about 30 meters out from their own try line. And here we go. Again, a good defensive set there from Ireland now, off to Ireland there.
Nice, man. And apologies, that was Joe Keys that put up the ball before, and William Miller takes Richie Miller takes the ball and passes it back to one of his wingers, Senya. And then there is the second Senya. He is Lewis Senior that takes the ball up on the second tackle. And they've just lost the ball. They've been stripped, or the ball has been lost, and it's back in the hands of Lebanon.
Awesome. All right, so now Lebanon on the attack now. All right, and I've got here Tassi Palo with the ball just got tackled. Now Kazi now off over there to, sorry, apologies. Oh, here we go. And it looks like Abbas Miski. Gee, was good attempt there from Lebanon. Play underway now. Lebanon attacking. Set restart now through the hands of Romanos there. Sorry, Al-Zakam. So now we've got Lebanon attacking here through the hands of Raheem here near the try line. And apologies, Samuel, for not in sync there. But again, Kazi there about 5 meters out. And he goes up wide here. Now again, we have the job. Oh, and it's a bit of a penalty there. Are we in sync, Sam, or not quite?
Yeah, I've got, maybe there might be a second difference between us. Do you want me to let you know when the tap is taken? Tap taken now.
Okay, okay. So I'm about 2 seconds behind, a second behind. That's okay. All right, so again now, Jacob, so we have Kazi here looking left, right, and center. Again, about 2 meters out from the try line here. Lebanon hot in the attack. Goes for a dummy, but to no avail. And it looks like it's Lebanon's ball again, penalty.
Yeah, hands in the ruck there from Myla. And it's a quick taken by Lebanon.
There we go. And Lebanon again with the ball there. And James Romanos making sure he's not missing any of the defenders there. Kazi there with the ball. Goes out left this time here. Mitchell Moses and off to Rajab. And Carraz gets absolutely manhandled there, but still manages an offload. Off to Rajab now in open space. Gets tackled there about, I reckon, 5 meters out there. Kazi with the ball in hand. Looks left. Dummies. Goes right. Mitchell Moses scoots. Now off to Raheem. And again, good defensive effort there from Ireland nonetheless. And Kazi there with the ball. Switching out right, going out right again. Mitch Moses, cut out pass. Now off to, who's that there? Apologies. Looks like that's Brad Morcos there of Lebanon. And we have, Kazi again the ball. Who's that? Mitchell Moses attempting to get a half break there, but good defense there from Ireland. And fifth and last there for Lebanon.
Nice intensity from Ireland so far. Hold the ball.
Agreed. And our fifth and last here, we'll see what happens. So Kazi off to Raheem. Rajab, sorry.
Nice. So what's the call here? It looks like it's going to be a goal line dropout. It was Ed Chamberlain that took the ball from inside the field of play and got taken back over the dead ball line. So goal line dropout from Ireland for Lebanon coming up. No, it's a penalty.
Oh.
No, okay. Again, guys, the volume is muted. So if they're talking about it while the replays are overlapping, that's unfortunate, but we go on. So tackle number 1, after 5 minutes, it's 0-0. And number 11 plays the ball on the first tackle, just short of the 40-meter line. That was James Bentley. And then now here on tackle 2 is, I think it's Jamin Jolla. Forgive me if I'm incorrect on that. And that looks like it's George King that cuts the ball up over the halfway line now. Ireland on tackle number 3. The ball views out further left, and the number escapes me there. Looks like it could be Frankie Holton, I'm sorry. And on fourth tackle, Ireland put in a kick deep into the corner, but it goes out over the sideline. So it will be a nice breather there. It's kind of a refresher for Ireland there, and Lebanon will get the scrum.
And again, welcome guys there in the comments. And we sort of touched on this just briefly as well, Sam, didn't we? The pivotal battle between Lekiri and Mitchell Moses. And again, it's obviously, again, just these two players influencing the game already, right?
Yeah, they certainly are. Mitch Moses just before getting held up over the try line. Luke Keary putting in a good kick there to give his forwards half a breather or so, giving them an opportunity to box in. Lebanon here, hold the ball.
No worries there. Mansour again trying to wrestle his way through as he usually does every single time of the ball there. And now we have Kazi there going up right. And straight into the breadbasket there of Jacob Carras, who has not looked bad there. Fullback there. I'll tell you what, Doggies fans, you're in for a treat, I reckon. Now Kazi there again. Goes up. Oh, dummy, opposite dummy. Right into the hands there of Rajab. But again, good desperate defense there from Ireland. Fourth tackle set now, just over the halfway line too. And we have again Mitchell. But he's met well there by some stern Irish defence. And we have Kazi there, fifth and last, off to Rajab. Khaled Rajab, big boot. Over to you there, Sam.
And Mr. Richie Miller takes the ball cleanly in the middle of the field, about 11 metres out from the try line. They're going to do some tough work here now, Ireland. And there's a penalty that's been given away by Lebanon. They were too quick off the mark. So Ireland received their second penalty. So Lebanon, a couple of ill-disciplined moments over the past 90 seconds to 2 minutes, just letting Ireland out of trouble, really. No goal line dropout. And now the tough work eludes Ireland because of Lebanon's ill-discipline. And the ball has just been kicked. And it looks like that Ireland are going to start a brand new dead set on halfway line here. So tackle number one, quick tap taken. And that's Toby King that now is only 40 metres shy of the Ireland try line. They're running left to right, and we're just about at the 8-minute mark. Tackle number two, and in jersey number 8, it's Mr. Liam Byrne. That's about his second or third hit up of the match. Out of dummy half, they pass it even further. No, they don't. He takes a scoot, and that is hooker Brendan O'Hagan that takes a scoot out of dummy half. Ireland, they don't look too bad. George King now in a dummy half passes out to his halfback, Keys, and then in jersey number 11, James Bentley. Ireland, fourth tackle. Ireland, unfortunately, Mr. Bentley seems to have gotten a hit to the biscuits, or something's happened to his biscuits on the ball.
That all the way up here, Sam.
So it looks like there's going to be an official complaint. Ooh, strike me pink. Lebanon, discipline, boys, discipline. So we're 8.5 minutes in. It's fourth tackle. Ireland are 15 minutes out, and it's 0-0. And it just seems like a player from Lebanon tried to get him down, but grabbed onto his biscuits. So it's fourth tackle now. James Bentley now plays the ball, and the ball goes out left to George King. And in jersey 10 is Jamin Jolliffe, and he'll play the ball. Last tackle, 10 metres out from the Ireland try line. Or is there a penalty? No, it's just a simple drop ball from Jolliffe. That's a poor error, bro. Oh, bugger me. What a weird old set that was for Ireland to hold the ball.
Well, absolutely. And look, as we were sort of grimacing in pain there for the Irish player there, we thought they were definitely going to have the upper hand. And there you go. Jolliffe there with looked like a very unfortunate spill there. And there you go, Lebanon. Again, getting out of jail there in both ends for both these teams. And now Lebanon looking to obviously build a platform here through the hands of Jacob Carras. And he's done well thus far anyway to sort of break a few tackles. And again, Kazi off that dummy half and off to a Khaled Rajab. But again, tenacious sort of a run there from Brad Morkos there of Lebanon. And we have here again, and that looks like Abbas Miski there with the ball. And about, here we go, about 20 metres away from the halfway line, Lebanon. Good defence thus far, though, from Ireland. And we have Kazi here with the ball, goes right, now into the breadbasket there. Again, of a Lebanese player there in Kalachi. And here we have Kazi there with the ball, fifth and last. Good defensive set there from Ireland, though, nonetheless. Jesus.
Certainly was there, man. And so Senior One of the two seniors takes the ball, and on tackle number 1, Ireland are going to play the ball about 30 metres out from the try line, 20 metres short of halfway. And now there's another penalty given away by Lebanon. Just easy meters coming out of trouble for Ireland at the moment. So after 10 and a half minutes, Ireland now need to capitalise on some of this good territory that they're getting. Just waiting to see the kick result from Ireland, and they're going to play the ball a bit of a short kick, 45 metres out from the try line. And in jersey number 12, Frankie Holton, Ireland are now only 40 metres out from the Lebanon try line. The ball continues to go further right, and there is Liam Byrne of Ireland in jersey number 8 as well. 32 metres out now from Ireland. They now go back out to the left. Keys passes it to, I believe that might be the captain, George King, in 13, and it is. Ball now comes back out right. Keys has got the ball. Luke Keary links up. Jersey number 3 is Chamberlain. Chamberlain now is going to be tackled 10 metres short of the try line on tackle number 4. The ball goes out left. Keary catches the ball, and it's Byrne again. It's Liam Byrne again. He's going to be tackled about 7 metres short of the try line. O'Hagan passes right to Keary. Keary puts in a deft little touch, and your man, Jacob Carraz, hold the ball, gets it back into the field of play.
I'll tell you what, they're living on their get out jail card there through the hands of Carraz as Abbas Miski carts it upward. And again, we have here Reece Robinson, a veteran of the NRL. Again, good to see him there playing for Lebanon. And here we go. We're just seeing the highlight there of the Irish attempt to score a try. And now here, Lebanon, with the second tackle set. They're tackled by Byrne and outright here to, here we go, that's number 12 there, Shabal Tassipale of Lebanese and Samoan descent, and that was a comment.
Oh.
He was burned there with the Irish welcome. And we got Kazi there. And off the fourth tackle set, good defensive set from Ireland again.
Nice. There was a 40-20 attempt from Mitchell Moses, but Miller was up to the challenge, and there was a hospital pass there from senior to senior, putting one of his relatives, maybe his brother, under severe pressure. Now there's a replay, but there was massive contact from Liam Byrne, who's having a great game. And on tackle number 2, one of the other senior brothers, no, it wasn't, takes it up over the, and George King now is going to play the ball 5 metres short. Third tackle now. Great charge from George King, making over 10 metres or so. In jersey number 4 now is Toby King. And he was looking for the offload there, but doesn't get it away. 40 metres out now from their try line now. And Ireland, good sideline play now. And Ed Chamberlain, I think it is, or one of the senior brothers gets tackled. Last tackle kick now. What's happened here? I think there was an error at the play the ball.
Yep,
there was an error to play the ball by Ireland, so Lebanon get the ball back.
Jules, I'll tell you what, I'm very impressed with the pressure that Ireland actually throwing at Lebanon. Just unfortunately lacking just a little bit of that polish, that finishing touch, I think, for Ireland nonetheless. But good attempt there as now Lebanon there with the ball about to us. Yeah, start play there. And here we go. Mitch Moses now off to, and that's, who's that there for Lebanon? Brad Morkos there. Kazi. Now, here we go. Penalty.
Oh, there you go.
And we spoke about Ireland sort of, getting a few advantageous calls there. Now Lebanon there, due to all discipline again, which has been the general theme of the game early anyway, I think for both teams, a bit of ill discipline. And here we go. Ireland, Lebanon, now 10 metres out in front of their halfway line. Tassipale taps it, and here we go. Romanos there, James Romanos for the ball. And Kazi looking out left there. Going out. Goes to Abbas Miski.
Oof.
Kalachi there. Offloads it though. Number 12 there in Al Zakam. And again, Kazi looking right, left, centre. He goes up right, up to Ajab. The jump off to Raim. And Raim, no stranger to running the ball up and hard. And Kazi again the ball. Looks like there's a bit of an injury.
Maybe a cannonball tackle here that's being insinuated?
Yep.
It sure is.
There you go. Oh, from Burn, and I'm actually a big fan of Burn there for Ireland.
Oh yeah, that's a bad
Oh,
one, bro.
yeah, it is. It is. I'll tell you what, Burn. He's got a look about him. Sort of looks like reminds me of Cooper Cronk. I don't know if it's just me probably, but he just has.
A Frankenstein version of Cooper Cronk. So I think it looks like Lebanon are going to take the 2 here.
Yeah, it looks like it. And again, welcome people there in the chat, and thank you again for your compliments. And yeah, it looks like there are a few people here who are actually looking forward and actually like us commentating together, Sam. So we definitely got to do it a bit more, I reckon.
Now, I think this is a lot of respect shown to the Irish defence here from Lebanon. And take it away, hold the ball, sorry.
No, you're okay. You're okay. And Mitchell Moses there slices in and get the. They've got the first points on the board there. And you're right. A lot of respect there shown by Lebanon. But in saying that, does the question then in turn is, do they trust their offense then? If that's the case, I don't know. You know, probably 4 points begging. But in saying that, we carry on anyway with Ireland there again. Unfortunate there for Ireland there with the cannonball tackle, but now Ireland there with the restart, kick restart.
Nice shot there of the Lebanon supporters up there in the grandstands of Lee Sports Village. After 16 and a half minutes, it's 2-0 to Lebanon.
Here we go. We have a big Clutchy there with the ball there, and he gets absolutely ramsacked by some aggressive Irish defense there. And apologies, that was Shabal Tassi Pale, actually. Now Kazi off to Abbas Miski. Miski as well, doing a decent job to somewhat carry or try and carry Lebanon. Kazi there with the ball. Now off to, here we go, that's James Ramanos again. And the Irish defense just looking very hungry. I missed the spillboard there, my bad. Kiraz there, aggressive running style there. And now we have Kazi there going out and about. Again, Lebanon trying to attempt something, and unfortunately, looks like it was a spill ball there by Brad Morkos there for Lebanon. And it's all about the hold the ball, I suppose. And unfortunate there, just could not do it. Here we go. And Ireland now over to you, Sam.
So an absolute bonus set for Ireland now. They're going to be having a scrum about 38 metres from the try line. A scrum-based play. Luke Keary's going to be hanging out on the edge here. There could be a play here for Chamberlain, the centre. Ireland, man, I love what they're doing so far. Keary gets the ball and just holds it. Doesn't do on anything, but he makes himself 15, 20-odd metres. Ireland now on tackle number 1, play the ball 20 metres out from the try line. And there's Liam Byrne again getting involved, man. But he's been stripped one-on-one by Lebanon, bro.
And again, that Lebanese tenacity. You're right, the Lebanese finesse, as I've been coining it. Reece Robinson with the ball there. Got swallowed there, however, from Ireland. And again, we're just seeing the replay there again. And it's Lebanon with the ball there. Well, it's third tackle run. Good defense set there from Ireland. And again, Kazi with the ball out. Passes it into, it looks like Mansour there. And Kazi there with the ball. Again, a run there from Mitchell Moses just over the halfway line. And Al-Zakam there. Now off to Mitch Moses there, the big boot. Over to you, Sam.
And there's Miller catching the ball again and then passing it out again to one of his wingers. His winger thought he had a bit of space out there on the sideline, but thought better of it. And now they're going to play the ball 22 metres out from their own try line, Ireland, and carting the ball up there. I believe that was Ed Chamberlain in jersey number 3. Has Lebanon pinched the ball again? Lebanon's pinched the ball again.
Ireland hold the ball. Ireland hold the ball.
Oh, man.
Goodness me. Oh, my goodness me. Tassi Pale absolutely smashed there. And through the hands of Raim there with the ball. And Kazi obviously again trying to support him there. But Kazi, dummy half now off to Raim. Raim off to Mitchell Moses. Bit of an attack here. We'll see what happens. Through the hands of Jacob Kiraz. And he nearly manages to... he's been very effective in this game. He's been very good thus far. Very, very, very good. And again here, El Jakam acting dummy half now off to Mitch Moses. Mitch Moses scoots around, passes it through to Raheem. Raheem off to Rajab. Rajab off to Kasi, and they go out wide. And Reece Robinson.
He just got it down, man.
Yeah, I think he does just score it. He does just score it, and Lebanon are on the board again, and their fans are very, very happy. Sam, what did you make of that play there?
Yeah, going right to left, went through about 10 sets of hands then from Lebanon, but the space was created out on the left-hand side of Lebanon's attacking edge, and it's Reece Robinson that goes over for the try in jersey 16, man. This is a good game of footy, man, but just the first team to just fix their discipline on and off the ball, man, is going to go a long way in this contest, bro. Just simple 101. Mitch Moses, man, doing his thing. Lots of good offloading there from Lebanon, and yeah, it looks like maybe Ed Chamberlain probably shouldn't have shot out of the line. That created more of that space out there on the sideline. But that was a massive hit from the Irish fellas senior. I'm pretty sure it was Lewis Senior that absolutely poleaxed that Lebanese fella. My goodness.
And look, Sam, just got a question here from one of the viewers there for you. Sam, sorry to distract you from tonight's match, but how are you feeling about the loss of the hammer to the Redcliffe? This is one of those questions you shouldn't have asked, man. No, I'm kidding. What do you think, Sam?
Look, they say it's better to love and lose than to have lost and never loved, but fair dinkum, that's not the case, man. I've always been a fan of Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow, and it's a blow for the Cowboys personally, but Scott Drinkwater just got re-signed. So too did Murray Taulagi. Cole Felt's a club legend. There's just no more space for him, unfortunately. So I do wish him all the best. I think he's going to go to another level under Wayne Bennett, just quietly. I'm pretty excited to see how he might go under Wayne Bennett. But yeah, dude, I'm still a bit down about it. But no, I wish him all the best, and I believe in the process up there at the Cowboys with Pete Hiku and Valentine Holmes still there at the centres. So we got some good depth there still up there at North Queensland, but good luck to Hammer out there at Redcliffe. 8 points to 0, 22 and a half minutes gone in the first half.
Here we go. And Lebanon receiving the ball again. Bounces it, but we have Kalachi there with the ball in hand, and he runs straight into, again, a few Irish defenders there. And now we have Kazi now at dummy half. Lebanon about 10 metres away from their own try line. And we have here, I think that's, there we go, Abbas Miski there with the ball in hand. With a brave run there. Apologies, that's Morkos there. Ireland attempting to strip there. Doesn't go their way. We have Kazi there again to Rajab. And Rajab trying to juke his way around, but again, met there by solid defense. We have Kazi with the ball. And he goes out right this time to Mitch Moses. Mitch Moses through the hands here of Kalachi there. Al-Zagam. And again, Kazi with the ball. Fast play the ball here from Lebanon. And they're going out wide here through Mitchell Moses, who opts to run as the defense is dead. And the fifth and last tackle here, about 10 meters away, outside the halfway line. And they... What was the call? Is that a...
Yeah.
Okay. No.
That's
yeah.
the harsh call, man.
Yeah.
Harsh call, but anyway.
Yeah, I agree. Unfortunate there for Ireland. But again,
just quickly, Harry Rushton is now on the field for Ireland.
Okay, awesome. And Lebanon here, hot in the attack, about 20 meters up from their try line here, through the hands there of Al-Zerkan with a decent run. And we got Morkos there, acting dummy half, straight to Mitchell Moses. Mitchell Moses off to it up. And we got here number 11 there for Lebanon. That's Al-Zerkan again. And Rajab through the hands of Jacob.
Oh, man.
That is a sweet try, apple pie, and Lebanon on the board again. Unfortunate for Ireland there.
That's really unfortunate. I think that was a really harsh call. Can I just give a Lebanese player a rap here who I think has been involved just as much as Liam Byrne for Ireland? I think Khalil Rami in jersey number 19 for Lebanon has been offloading, has been hitting in defense, has been pushing the line back as well. I just think he's been in a lot of really good stuff for Lebanon. Yeah, dude, really good stuff from Lebanon. But your man Karaz, hold the ball, is having a barnstormer.
Absolutely, and I sort of touched on it before as well. And thanks again there for, a bit of information there, Sam. Jacob Karaz, I tell you what, Doggies fans, get excited because it's looking very, very promising. And again, Jonathan Mason, you're absolutely welcome there, as he sort of thanks us both for the commentary there. Look, Ireland making use of that unfortunate penalty, heading, unfortunate for Ireland there, but very fortunate for Lebanon nonetheless. I'll tell you what, in the early exchanges, I thought Ireland were definitely going to be pushing and pulling, but it seemed like Lebanon have been doing a bit of that themselves. And unfortunate there for Ireland, as I suppose we sort of, commence now of Mitchell Moses getting the kick. I put it 14-0 anyway, because I believe he won't miss it. But what are your thoughts so far in the early exchanges, Sam?
Ireland were the better team for the first 10 to 15 minutes, man, especially defensively. But just they've been going a little bit overboard with their aggression, giving away penalties. But the error from Jamin Jolliffe deep on the attack and the two easy strips that have been performed, executed by Lebanon on Ireland. So what's really cost them is Lebanon now get the ball.
Yep, through the hands here.
Oof.
Their big hit there from the Irish player there, and Kazi with the ball.
He's knocked on.
Kalachi. All right, here we go. I think, let's see. I just want to see the replay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh, hang on. They're challenging the play now.
Okay.
I reckon Lebanon will lose this.
So we're 26 minutes and 15 seconds into this first half. The score is 14-0. Captain's challenge for a potential strip by an Ireland player, which is Liam Byrne, is it? No, I think he just drops the ball cold. And it's Mulhern.
Yeah, I thought so.
Just one more time. Ooh, I don't know now.
Yeah, see the hands in there? Interference.
Ooh, I don't know.
Yeah, I think Lebanon will get this. There you go. And they've got the ball back.
Penalty Ireland, successful challenge.
Yeah, there you go. The cameras and the angles, you know what I mean? Like, you just can't hide it anymore like you probably could have in the past.
No, not at all. And
Lebanon on the front foot. Gee whiz.
Discipline, boys.
That's it. And again, Rajab now off.
Oh my. Oh my goodness. Oh no,
Kalachi,
he's gone.
Absolutely ramsacked. Wow. I'll tell you what, Ireland have definitely been the more physical team, that's for sure.
Oh, I don't
He just
know
got smashed.
Yeah, I don't think it's. Yeah.
He's not, I don't know. Is there head contact?
It's not head contact. I don't know if the point of the shoulder goes into the jaw. But I don't know, man. It looks so. Yeah, his bicep goes fair into his chin, but I don't think that's initial. That's the point of contact. But
yeah,
I think they're going to get a penalty. But Lebanon.
And I'll tell you what, since kickoff, it's been a little bit messy, a little bit slow, but a penalty there. There we go.
Lucky to not be sin bin too, Jamin Jolliffe.
Yeah, for sure. We all thought it was a big hit, but then as the replay slows down, you sort of see, no, it was a big hit, but it was a technically an illegal hit. Unfortunately for Jamie Jolliffe, who I know wasn't aiming for the head there, but such is the contact there. And again, Lebanon with about 20 meters out there in try line now with the ball there. And we have, here we go, Tassi Pale there with the ball. Bit of a strong run. Reece Robinson acting dummy half now.
They've got to hang on
orders as he goes out wide to Rajab. Rajab now through the hands there of James Romanos. And again, we have Kazi here looking around left, right, center. And he goes out left this time off to Rajab. Rajab through the hands here of Tassi Pale. And Lebanon, they're hot in the attack about 5 meters out now. Kazi through the hands of Rajab. Rajab skips out Mitchell Moses straight onto the breadbasket there. And Kalachi there, the ball offloads it to Kazi. Now going out wide again, Mitch Moses off to Morkos there. Good, decent run, but he gets ramsacked there by Ireland's Toby King. Now Mansell there with the ball. Goes out left. Mitchell Moses. Cut and pass. Good pass there. Fifth and last there for Lebanon. What are they going to do for the hands of Kazi again? Goes out the other side there, and it's an attempted kick. Lebanon the ball still, fifth and last to go. Mitchell Moses the ball, scoots around, runs, goes for a little kick, chip kick.
Oh, well done. Jersey number 15 from Ireland scraps it up. It was Harry Rushton. Tackle number 1. There's some hard yards coming for Ireland here. It's tackle number 2 now. They're only 12 metres away from Lebanon's try line, but they've just been given a set restart. Unfortunately, what's going to happen here? Is there going to be a knock-on? It's a knock-on from Ireland. Man, there was an offload. Chamberlain, the centre for Ireland, was looking for an offload, but it just wasn't on, man. It was actually senior. I take that back. Jersey number 20 senior. And now there's a bit of a flare-up between the two sides now.
The usual, how's it going? How's it going, fellas? Hope you guys are well.
Hope you're doing well. I'm good. Thanks, man.
That's it.
Still going at it.
It is, yeah. Gee whiz.
Have you ever been in one of these situations before, hold the ball, playing footy?
I'm usually on the bench there, Sam.
Oh, yo, dude.
I've usually been on the bench. Most times this happens. All right, here we go there. And there looked like there was a bit of a dust-up between, obviously two players there who didn't agree on whatever happened. But hopefully we can get that out of the way and continue on with a very good game of footy. Well, if you're a Lebanese fan, that is. If you're Lebanon. There we go. The men of the hours.
It is too, isn't it? Yeah, dude. Look, I think it's a good thing that Adam G's just calling them both out here. 28 and a half minutes into the game. It has been really physical, bro, as you said before. But I do feel like, it's just getting to the point where things could spill over. And Adam G, the referee, Australian referee, I think he's just, doing the right thing there by telling him just to calm it down a bit before one of you guys gets sent to the sin bin.
Yeah, no, well explained there. And we have CJ Moxley as well joining us. And David Stevens commenting, HCB is a lover. Well, that's right. I'm a lover, not a fighter. And Lebanon there with the ball. Rajab there gets tackled there well. And again, Kazi. Lebanon about, 15 metres out? Kazi there with the ball. Big. Here we go. We got number 17 for Lebanon. And that is Jalal Bazaz. And again, Kazi with the ball there. About 5 metres out here. Lebanon the ball. Rajab. Now off to Mitchell Moses. And speaking of good players there, you mentioned him before as well. But he's a lame there with the ball, who's been very good for Lebanon. Kazi out to Rajab. Rajab back to Tassi Pale, who tries to fend off a player. And about 2 metres out from the try line now, Lebanon through the hands of Kazi. Rajab again with the ball. Switches off. Big little good pass there to Al Zakam. Tackle though. And fifth and last here for Lebanon. For the hands of Mitch Moses. Goes for a kick. And Ireland do well to defuse the situation.
Yep, absolutely, man. I've got to give this young man a rap from Lebanon, Khaled Rajab. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. This is the biggest game he's ever found himself on at such a young age, bro. He's doing some nice things, man. He was a part of the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs New South Wales Cup team as Lebanon take it here. Oh, no.
And there we just like that, Morkos there with a try. And that happened so fast. Ireland just not up to the challenge there, Sam.
Sorry for wobbling me jaw there, mate. Yeah, Khaled Rajab was doing some good thing for the Bulldogs, man, in New South Wales Cup. But we're talking about Lebanon versus Ireland, and there was a short dropout taken by Ireland, but defensively they weren't up to it. If it wasn't going to go their way, and then just the ball went straight to Morkos, and he made 10 metres, and there was nothing but fresh air in front of him.
And I'll tell you what, Lebanon here now looking like and I don't like saying this, Sam, but it looks like they're going to be running over the game here very early. And what was looking like a very competitive game in early exchanges, as we sort of alluded to before. Now, Lebanon here, 18-0, kick to come. We'll just have to see if Ireland can now stop the bleeding, so to speak.
Yeah, look, they went for the short dropout, Ireland, and they just didn't set up properly, man. They didn't have anyone waiting there out there on the left edge just in case if things did go awry for him, man. So if you go for it, you're still going to have a backup plan, and their backup plan was nothing, unfortunately. And it was Josh Mansour that took that ball off the short goal line dropout, and that's just about his second touch of the game. Josh Mansour has been pretty quiet in this game so far, but he just basketball passed the ball out to Brad Morcos, who scored his try for Lebanon.
No, well said there. And again, we've got some more people just commentating. David Stevens says, you can tell this Lebanese outfit really enjoys playing footy together. By the way, they celebrate tries, fantastic stuff. Entertain house in the building. How you going, brother? He goes, hey, boys, another blowout coming? Hope not. Well, only Ireland can sort of, stop the bleeding, so to speak. And David Stevens, again, I think they'll score early in the second half, Jonathan. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
First port of call here now is no more points. No more points with 7.5 minutes to go now as Lebanon get the ball back from the kickoff.
Yeah, there we go. And again, a big, huge run there from the Lebanese player there. And we have here Karaz acting dummy half. Goes up. Looks like, there was a bit of a tangle there, but Jacob Karaz runs through anyway. Runs through the ruck and Kazi there with the ball. Set restart too as well. So it works in Lebanon's favour. Goes out to Al Zakam there with the ball. Kalachi, sorry. No, that's the gun, sorry. And Kazi there with the ball again. About 5 meters away from the halfway line. And again, Ramanos there doing well to slowly creep up forward. Sorry, about 10 meters away from the halfway line. And again, Mitch Moses, another play there's brewing, but I either do want to stop it. Kazi with the ball there. Fourth play now. Off to, here we go, winger and Mansour. Dukes dives. Good stop there by Ireland. And our fifth and last there, Brandon Morcos acting dummy half off to Mitch Moses. Big boot. Ireland with the ball now.
Oh, man. I don't know, man. All right, so Ireland let the ball bounce. The bomb went up. Ireland let the ball bounce. And it's Richie Miller that jumped up for the bouncing ball, but was hit in the legs mid-air. So now there's been a penalty given away, but it looks like it's actually injured the bicep of the Lebanese player there.
It looks like a Jalal.
17,
yeah,
jersey 17.
Yeah. Jalal Bazaz there. And we got a question there from Entertain House. Sam, will you be getting 3 hours sleep before NFL or just staying up?
I'll be getting more than 3 hours sleep, Entertain House. Thank you very much for asking. Yeah, man, but Seahawks, I know, do kick off at about 7:30 a.m. But yeah, looking forward to seeing the results of the NFL. But it looks like that Ireland are going to get out of jail free card here because of Bazaz hitting Miller mid-air.
Yeah. Here we go. And look, I'll tell you what, though, my own opinion, I'm hoping it's not a one-sided affair. I mean, Ireland just haven't looked much like a team at all. I mean, ever since Lebanon got the first try, it's been one-way traffic. But in saying that, they get a bit of a breath of fresh air, so to speak. So
tackle number 1 now. Oh, and they get dragged back. The Irish attack gets dragged back defensively. It's now tackle number 2. Oh, and there's some massive collisions going on there. Tackle number 2. In jersey number 22, it was James Hassan taking the ball up. In jersey 15, Harry Rushton's getting pushed back. All the Lebanese men, they said, we're going to come get you this time now, Ireland. It's tackle number 3. They are 10 meters short of halfway. It's James Bentley that's going to play the ball. Is there going to be a penalty here? No, there's not. Yes, there is. There's a set restart here for Ireland. Oh, man, discipline, boys, from both sides. It's Harry Rushton now that's going to be tackled just short of halfway centre field. Ireland need to do something here. In jersey number 19, we've got Rob Mulhern. And out of dummy half was a nice scoot there. And Keys, the halfback, is going to get tackled on tackle number 3, 30 metres out from the Irish try line. Ball goes out left. Mulhern passes it. It's found its way to the extreme edge with Toby King getting tackled, the centre. 4th tackle now. Didn't play the ball nicely, but he gets away with it anyway. And Irish player there, jersey number 22, James Hassan, plays the ball. They're about 21 metres short out, and they put in a nice little depth touch. There was an opportunity there for Harry Rushton with his speed. Oh, and I think Ireland nearly scored. I'm going to say that it was just grounded, though, by Lebanon. But Rob Mulhern looks like he could have scored, but I think a Lebanese player beat him just before he grounded the ball. But what's the referee going to say? No try.
No, I think you're right there, Sam. I think Mansour gets that ball just before Mulhern sort of gets to it. But I'm saying that it was a good effort there from Ireland. That's what you want to see. A bit of strike there, and they definitely had it. Now we'll just have to see the replay. But it looks like Lebanon doing well to defuse the situation there.
Because look, to be honest, man, like I don't think they deserve to be 20-0 down in a way. Like they've played better than 20-0. But credit to the Lebanon defense, they've been getting smashed defensively, Lebanon, from the Irish team. And Lebanon finally arced up and put the hurt on them in that set, but unfortunately gave a set restart away. And now we see a close-up shot here. So the ball goes back. I don't think that's off an Irish player, so play on. Oh, that's simultaneous, mate, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, no, actually, the ball comes off Rushton's hand first. I think Lebanon are going to get the ball back here, man, because Lebanon's first touch went back, and then Rushton's hand touched the ball and was propelled forward. So I think Lebanon are going to get the ball back here, bro.
No, I think you're right there. The replay definitely does show it.
No, they're moving forward, actually.
Okay, fair enough. Here we go.
It's going to be no try. No try.
Sorry, they're Irish fans, but here we go.
So what's the call here?
They're saying it's a knock on Lebanon, Ireland ball.
I thought Lebanon knocked it back, if anything.
So did I, but there you go.
That's what an opportunity. There's 4 minutes left now. Hold the ball. 10 meters out with a scrum. It's 20-0 Ireland. This is it. This is it, boys. They need to calm things down here. The first team to calm things down here, it's going to go a long way to winning the game. So Keary's got the ball in his hands and he's going to feed it through the scrum. The ball comes out right. And in jersey number 20, it's Senior. I think he gets the ball down. Oh, man. Oh, what a physical end to score the try. But I think Ireland do get the ball down. Adam G taking it up to the video referee. And he's going to send it up as a try. What do you reckon, hold the ball?
Look, I'll tell you what, it was good scintillating play there from Ireland. Again, just a big, massive cut-out pass there from what it looked like to be Joe Keys there. Forgive me if that wasn't the player there. But a very risky try there. But for me, I think it's a try. Good effort. It's a try.
Nice.
There you go.
Yep. Lewis Senior, well done, man. And he was responsible for the hit of the game so far as well, about 10, 15 minutes ago. My goodness. Let's have another look here. Reece Robinson, the Lebanon defender, tries everything, but I think it's a try.
And that was just a good effort there from both, the attacker, the scorer as well as the defender. But ends up being a try there. And this is what we wanted to see, Sam. Ireland points on the board. Hopefully they can use this as a momentum to move forward.
Yep, and even if they don't get the conversion here, this keeps them in the game well and truly. 20 points to 4 even doesn't really reflect the physicality of the first half so far, but just a nice play. So Keary feeds the scrum, and then it's the lock out the back that passes it back to Luke Keary, who does a nice wraparound and then passes the ball out to the halfback. Halfback then lobs it over to his winger, Lewis Senior, who scores the try. And I think it's Mr. Chamberlain in jersey number 3 here for Ireland, who's going to take the conversion attempt here. Really fun game of footy to watch so far, bro.
No, absolutely. I agree with you. I'm actually just very happy, though, that Ireland, again, have got some points on the board, obviously showing their intent, despite the scoreline, to actually try and, get a game going. And obviously, again, there's a lot at stake here. The winner here goes through to the qualifying stages, so getting to the quarters. So in saying that, though, unfortunate there for Ireland missing the kick, but that's okay. Points are on the board there. Lebanon, I suppose showing a few holes there in defense. What are the keys for Ireland to come back, do you reckon, Sam?
Well, just quickly, look, Keary just did it all himself. He didn't pass it to his halfback out there. It was just that wide and that massive of a pass. Luke Keary, great play from Luke Keary, man, there for Lewis Senior. I think I've said it three or so times now, man. Ireland, Lebanon, first team to calm down and be more disciplined. They're going to go a long way to winning this game. They are so in this game, Ireland, physically. It's not funny. So it's now jersey number 22, James Hassan, that cuts the ball up. They play the ball now 12 metres out from the try line. And then it looks like, oh no, it's been robbed again from Lebanon. Hold the ball.
And there you go. That's been the story thus far. Just again, stripping the ball. And Mansour again running off the ruck there, but gets tackled well there from Ireland. And again, Lebanon on the front foot here for the hands of Kazi. Now off to Romanos there. And again, about 5 meters out, Lebanon with the ball in hand. After Mitch Moses. Mitch Moses goes the opposite end. Jacob Carraz. They were begging there for a bit of obstruction, but Carraz does well to smartly avoid the potential obstruction call there. Kazi now with the ball about 2 meters out. Opts to run himself, but well handled there from Ireland. And we have the fifth and last good defensive effort there from Ireland nonetheless. Ooh. Injury here. What's happening? Crusher, apparently. And here we go. We'll have to wait and see. It doesn't look like much is in it for me personally. It is what it is. We'll carry on.
Oh, dude, if this is given a penalty for a crusher, it's an absolute disgrace, and it won't be.
Oh, here we go. Fifth and last there for the hands of Mitch Moses. Goes out wide.
Oh.
Knock on initially from Lebanon anyway, so it should be Ireland's ball.
Looks like there's a bit of blood trickling down the cheek of Harry Rushton. There's only going to be about 20 seconds left here. Do they do a trick shot or just play safety first here from Ireland? And again, it's Hassan in jersey 22 that carts the ball up now. And there's only 7 seconds left. Ball goes out left. Luke Keary passing it even further out. It's Toby King that puts a grubby kick on. Mansour recovers the bouncing ball.
And here we go. Lebanon attempting to do something here for the hands of Kalachi, and he's trying. And Ireland eventually get him out there. Oh, here we go. A bit
Things are getting heated, man.
Gee whiz. And we have the handbags flowing.
There's no punches yet.
And again, guys, just quickly as well, please stay tuned with Sam and I as we discuss. Oh. For some reason, my money's in Ireland here. I don't know. For some, yeah, we all know that, the Irish people, they love the fighting and all that stuff. And tell you what, I don't fancy Lebanon here. Anyway, guys, please stick around. We're going to be doing some halftime discussion as well as we sort of discuss the game. I want to be quickly going through the chat here just quickly. And Taylor Brooks, welcome again, Taylor, to the discussion here and to the game. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Hold the ball. Did you purchase a flag for every nation? Yes, I did. I went out of my way to do that. I just thought, why not add a bit of flavor to this? But look and say that it's halftime. Oh, hang on. Okay, looks like there's going to be a few players that are going to be chatted to here. 10 minutes. Oi. So we have here two players from Lebanon, one player from Lebanon, and one player from Ireland being sent off. So it'll be top apiece coming into after half time. What do you make of that little exchange there, Sam?
So it's Robbie Mulhern from Ireland that's been sin-binned. I'm not sure if...
Oh, no. Okay, just him.
It's just the Irish player. Maybe it was because he was the third man in. Again, we've got the volume muted here. So, and you were right before hold the ball. So Jalal Bazaz has also been sent to the sin bin from Lebanon. What a feisty old first half of rugby league that was, bro. Let's go in the second half, mate. 20 points to 4 doesn't feel like it. It's a lot closer than what the scoreline reflects, man. But I say that first half, for the first 10 to 15 minutes, I'd say Ireland were the better team. Lebanon were the more ill-disciplined team of that first half. But in saying that, though, Ireland, they've been stripped of the ball 3 or 4 times in that first half. And that's exactly what's killed them on every single occasion.
Yep.
There was also the simple drop ball from Jamin Jolliffe, where they were deep on the attack. And I think the momentum really swung when Liam Byrne got stripped of the ball, I think on tackle 1 or 2, after being presented a golden opportunity via a penalty given away by Lebanon at about the 20th minute mark or 15-minute mark. And then Lebanon, in a space of about 10 minutes or so, put on their 3 or so tries. And then just in the last 10 to 5 minutes there, Ireland was sort of getting back into the game physically. They got through to score a try through Lewis Senior via a really good pass from Luke Keary, a really good scrum-based play by Luke Keary. But there's been massive hits in defence from both sides, and this is getting really intense, man. And I hope Ireland can score the first try in the second half because, oh man, this is bubbling really, really nicely, bro.
No, well said there, Sam. And look, I agree with you. Good summation on the game. Look, in saying that, if you don't mind, actually, do you have the stats there with you? Do you mind reading out the halftime team stats and providing a bit of context, if you will?
That's all right, man. Let me see if I can find the stats first, bro. If you just give us a sec.
Yeah, you're okay. And again, welcome people to watching around. So such a captivating clash. It is. It's providing us with a lot of excitement. I guess again, both sides definitely trying here. Although Ireland, they look to put a few more points, obviously, on the board.
So some of the stats here: the possession is 64%, 64% to Lebanon, 36% to Ireland, which surprises me actually. So you'd think that possession will swing back their way to Ireland. The completion rate, though, 22 from 25 for Lebanon, and it's 10 of 17 for Ireland. So that's a massive telling of the tale right there. Lebanon, in saying all that, they've made approximately 350 plus meters more than Ireland have. Post-contact meters as well was 319 to Lebanon, 167 to Ireland. Tackle breaks is 18 to 8 in favor of Lebanon, and the offloads is also another key component to this. There's 7 offloads for Lebanon. There's 0 for Ireland as well. So they need to hold on to. They need to hold the ball, Ireland, and they also need to wrap the ball up as well when Lebanon on the attack as well.
Sorry, Sam. Sorry if you don't mind me.
Sorry, Nick.
You don't mind me interjecting here. We got a Nick from Australia.
Yo.
1:24 a.m. Got to be up at 6 a.m. How are we, lads? We're good, and how you going, Nick from Australia?
Oh, mate, up in his part of the world, up there in the Northern Rivers of New South Wales, there's a massive flood alert up there where he's living, and he was affected by those floods earlier this year in Australia, and unfortunately, the weather guys aren't too kind to the Northern Rivers. So all the best to you and your family, Nick from Australia, and the rest of the Northern Rivers region up there in northern New South Wales, bro. So hang in there for the next 48 hours, bro. All well wishes and prayers are with you tonight, mate.
No, well said there, Sam, and I share the same sentiments as well and thoughts, and all the best there. And hopefully some good news in the next 48 hours. We'll definitely, I know for a fact, we're definitely hearing it over here as well. But look, in saying that, again, thank you, people here. Now, Jonathan Mason asked a question, and I suppose you can answer this one here, Sam, and I'll follow suit up. But if you're coaching, would you continue to point out that this is an elimination game and stop committing knock-ons? Anything else?
Well, because it is such an important game, as you say, this is pretty much an elimination game for Lebanon. So look, they're completing at 88%, and so therefore I think they're handling the situation correctly. Ireland, on the other hand, they've given away 7 penalties. They've dropped the ball 7 times. 3 of those times have been strips. So Ireland, they don't. If they lose, they don't want to let it blow out by too much because they've got a plus 46 point differential on their hands, and right now being down 16 points at half time, what does that bring it back down to? 30 plus 30.
Yeah.
So, and that would probably put Lebanon maybe still in the minuses, but you know what I mean. They don't want to lose heavily, so they need to, but I don't think they will. I think this is going to be it's going to be a fascinating second half. But look, it's an elimination game. Would you continue to point out to stop knocking on? Well, if I'm the coach, I wouldn't be saying that at halftime. I'd say to Lebanon, calm the farm, and just chill out. Stop giving away penalties. Keep going for the strips because it's working. But for Ireland, I'd definitely be saying that if I was the Irish coach. Hold the ball.
Yeah, no, well said. And, I agree with you as well. I think I'll just simply just say if I was Lebanese coach again, yeah, absolutely, tone things down a little bit. Right, try holding to the lead, commit the basics, and obviously attempt those strips. If I was Ireland, it'll be as simple as this: try and complete your sets first and foremost. Watch out for the attempted strips, but at the same time as well, defense needs to be integral, needs to be a main focal point here. Understood that Lebanon are doing well to throw the ball around, but there's some tackles there where I think Ireland do need to just try and commit or even try and attempt to actually even attempt there. And I suppose with that being said, welcome CJ Moxley. He goes, how do we see this game playing out? We'll get to that very, very, very soon. Nick from Australia as well says, never heard of the word sleep. Another flood going to hit Lismore. Oh, not good to hear that. But I'm so sad, and thanks, boys. Loves you. Yeah, for sure, man. And back at you as well there. Taylor Brook asks, Sam, who do you support apart from Australia, Sam?
Oh, thank you for asking. I'd probably say Papua New Guinea, actually, man. I'd probably consider them more of a family relative than I do New Zealand, I guess. Papua New Guinea. So I love what they do as well. I love what they bring to the international game, Papua New Guinea.
Awesome as. CJ Moxley asked if Ireland come back somehow and win, will they qualify? Will they qualify for the finals?
Absolutely, it will be 100% locked in if Ireland were to win this game. So, yeah, they need a complete refresh at halftime, Ireland, because I don't think they've played bad. Would you say Ireland played badly in that first half, man?
No, I don't think it's been badly. I just think they probably should be a bit more intense than they are. Right, that's what I think. I just think they should be more aware of the intensity that they should be bringing. But I don't think it's bad. No, not really.
Just Lebanon have just caught them out with 3 or 4 strips, man. That's been the difference, bro. Besides the penalties, but that's been the difference, mate.
No, I agree with you there. The strips, yeah, that's about it. I still think though in saying that. Ireland definitely do need to up the ante just a little bit. What I'm saying that you can see they've got some attacking gold there. They've definitely got some gold there. There's definitely a bit of a pot of gold there, so to speak, for the Irish that they can definitely use. I do think though in saying that Luke Keary, if more ball in his hands, I think is very good for Ireland. What do you think?
Yeah. I don't think he has had a quiet game, Luke Keary, but he's been good. Like to see him get more involved. I'd like to see the fullback for Ireland get more involved. I think the halfback is going nicely. The forward pack for Ireland, while they're going a little bit, while their emotions are spilling over a little bit, I think they're doing their job quite nicely. Ireland in the forwards, maybe a little bit more punch on the pillars, the second row pillars there for Ireland. But I just saw there, and I was just thinking about it just a second ago, bro, that whenever Ireland found themselves in a situation where they were trying to get out of trouble, sometimes they got the pressure valve released via Lebanon's ill discipline. But coming out of trouble, man, they looked like they were not quick enough, not big enough, not smart enough to get out of trouble. They look like whenever they do get in trouble, they're actually feeding them in trouble. Whereas I look at Lebanon, whenever they've come out of trouble in that first half, They look like they look at like a more well-oiled machine trying to get out of trouble, and that's more of a compliment towards Mitchell Moses. I don't know what you think about that, man.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, and I was also going to allude to I think the hooking. Kazi is his name there for Lebanon.
Yeah,
That's
man.
Andrew Kazi there. I think he's been doing a very good job setting the foundation there. Quick play the balls. He's been very, very good on attack as well for Lebanon, putting them on the front foot as well. And I think that's also been something as well that I probably haven't touched on as well. I'm not too sure how Brendan O'Hagan has been going there for Ireland, but I think for mine that it's been so crucial there. I think anyway in dummy half where Lebanon have just, in my opinion anyway, just outshined Ireland in the quick play the balls anyway.
Oh yeah. Lebanon have been a cog or two quicker from the ruck compared to Ireland. Absolutely, hold the ball definitely. So I think the teams are just on the verge of coming out here. And again, if you guys are just tuning in, it's Hold the Ball and myself, and I thank Hold the Ball very much for having me on his live stream. Please subscribe to him if you're new around here, and hopefully I can get you to come over to my channel and give us a watch as well. The scoreline is 20 points to 4. It's been a very physical game. At times it has even spilled over. Right on the death there at halftime, one player from each team got sent to the sin bin. And so also both of those players, the one from each team, were a part of the forward pack. So it's not like Lebanon have lost centre. It's not like Ireland have lost one of their halves. They've lost a forward. So do you go for the jugular if you're one of these teams? Hold the ball question. Do you play quick up the middle and direct, or do you sort of bide your time and maybe work the edges first, and then once the other players come back on at the 50th minute, you then work up the middle? What would you do if you were the coaches with a one-man disadvantage for both sides to start this second half, bro?
Yeah, look, good question. Look, if I'm Lebanon there, I think you just carry on. Reason being, again, obviously evenly matched side nonetheless, with two players being out. But I just think they've been so good with the quick play the balls. Yeah, use the forwards, go in hard, attempt the strips. Look, I honestly think as Lebanon are coming out just quickly, if they keep the same game plan, I don't see them losing it from here. And just quickly as well, CJ Moxley says, hopefully Kerry doesn't play this form in 2023. Well, CJ Moxley, you're a Rabbitohs fan, so I'm pretty sure you don't mind if he does. You'll be very happy, I'm sure. Nicholas McKercher, 17 views. You guys are absolutely roping in the view. Yeah, well, thank you again. Appreciate it. And we have Sam Tanuri here. If Lebanon had two strong players or forwards, etc., they could beat any team. Well, I'll tell you what, they've definitely got a good spine, right? You're not complaining there. In saying that we have a second half here, as it looks like Ireland are going to be commencing formalities here.
And let's just point this out again. Lebanon are doing this without Adam Dewey and doing this with a rookie, like a true rookie. Ireland get us underway. Running left to right is Lebanon.
All right, and Kraz. And now we have here Lebanon hot on the attack early anyway, with the first hit up there. Kazina off to Abbas Miski. And again, just about 10 meters away, 20 meters away now from the try line there, from their try line. And again, we have here, big James Ramanos there for Lebanon. Third tackle in as Kazi there with the ball. Goes out wide to Mitchell Moses. Passes it off to Morkos there. And there you go.
It's been a strip from Ireland. They get one back and the ball goes centre field now. And Ireland are going to play the ball now 5 meters over the halfway point. So they start this second half in really good position. Ireland win again, everybody. If they win, they have secured finals in the World Cup. It's tackle number 2 and the ball's going out towards the left-hand edge. Luke Keary's got the ball and throws a rainbow ball over to Toby King. Toby King passes the ball. Oh, no, it's been an absolute cluster, an absolute bugger up from Ireland. Oh, man, hold the ball.
And that's a penalty as well, to add to that. Unfortunate there, to add insult to injury. Salt in the wound, so to speak. And Ireland on the back foot, just as we were hoping that they would spark up something. They've unfortunately undone all that hard work there through Myler there, the fullback of Ireland, unfortunately. And again, Lebanon on the front foot with the ball now. And about 20 metres out there with Brandon Morkos. And you have there Zakim there, hacking dummy half there. Now out wide to Mitchell Moses. Mitchell Moses here, right on to James Romanos there. And about 10 metres out now from the try line, just about. And again, through the hands of Renaim, off to Rajab. Ireland. Good deep drop ball there. Charles Tassipale could not hold the ball there, and Ireland reaping the rewards.
Wow. That I cannot get over how much of a cluster, that was from Ireland. Like Richie Miller didn't want to dive onto the ball. He tried to kick it backwards, but it went forward. And what an absolute disaster that was, and could have been for Ireland there. But luckily enough, their defense stung Lebanon again, and they're going to get the ball back here, but they're going to work it out from their own 10-meter zone now. And it looks like it's Mr. Senior again, who's not having a bad game for Ireland. One of the wingers there for Ireland plays the ball now, and they're still short of the 20-meter line now on tackle number 2. And now it's Harry Rushton who takes the ball up, and there's a set restart for Ireland again. So again, Lebanon just a little bit, giving it to them a little bit easy now. Jersey number 22, Hayson, gets a offload off to jersey number 9, which is Joshua Cook. And in at dummy half is the fullback, Richie Miller, passes it out to the right-hand side. Keary passes the ball to, I can't see his number there, apologies. Looks like Bentley, it does. Tackle number 3 is played right on halfway, but there was a screwed out of dummy half, and he's swallowed whole by jersey number 18, which is Khaled Rajab. Well done from Lebanon defensive player Hassan on the last tackle now. Tackle 40 metres out from the try line, and it's Luke Keary who puts the bomb up, hold the ball.
Yep, and here we go, right in the breadbasket here of, again, Jacob Carras, who's been very sensational in the first half as well, scoring a meat pie for himself. Mitchell Moses acting dummy half off to look like Mansour, but no, it's off to Brandon Morkos there. And again, Lebanon finding their way slowly out of their own try line there. Mansour off to, that was Kazi there off to Mansour, apologies. And again, Ireland trying to strip, but this time here we go. We've got a bit of second phase footy here from Lebanon, which I haven't seen much from Ireland, but definitely Lebanon pulling that off again. Kazi there off to, here we go, Abbas Miski, who's sometimes mistaken for Josh Mansour. And Kazi there with the ball again, off to Reese Robinson there, who was, and just creeping over the halfway line now, just about is Lebanon there. And fifth and last play, and opting for a kick. Bit of a scramble, but Ireland have the ball.
Well done to Lewis Senior there in jersey number 20, the winger, diving on a bouncing ball there. Jersey number 3 is Chamberlain. He's going to be tackled now about 5 metres short of the 40-metre line in their own territory. And there's Senior again in jersey 20. Gee whiz, he's having a good game. And then ball goes out to the left again. And in jersey 22, it's Hassan looking for the offload there, but he's going to be tackled on halfway. Tackle number 4, the ball goes left. Luke Keary, it was Richie Miller that takes the ball up. Toby King passes it back to Richie Miller, and Ireland are going to play the ball on the last tackle. 30 metres out from the try line. Big looping ball to Luke Keary. Luke Keary goes forward. I think he threw a forward pass there on the last tackle. He threw a pass on the last tackle, and Ireland get tackled on the last play of the set. Bad intercept from Luke Keary, and that was a forward flick pass as well from Keary. Bad intercept from Ireland there. Hold the ball.
No worries, Sam. And just quickly as well, I think we have an Irish viewer here by the name of Liam G, who's spelling it as Mylur. Yeah, Mylur there.
Mylur.
The pronunciation, I think. Anyway, in saying that though, Lebanon.
Oh, it's an error. Ooh. They got a captain's challenge.
Adam G looks very certain of the call there. Incorrect play of the ball. Ooh. I wouldn't challenge it if I was Lebanon. Well, I wouldn't challenge it.
So just to confirm, Richie Myler. Richie Myler is his last name.
Yeah,
Thank you very much to your Irish viewer. Or Thank you to whoever corrected me. Thank you very much, Richie Myler. So it's Keys now that puts the ball in the scrum, and Toby King wrestles with Mitchell Moses there. Tackle one, play the ball is going to be 35 metres out from the try line. Jersey number 12 is number 12, Frankie Halton. Tackle number 2, they're now 25 metres out from the try line. Ball goes out to Hassan. Hassan's been good since he's come off the interchange bench, and they're now about 18 metres shy of their try line. Must score here, Ireland, to beat any chance. A nice tap-on play that goes all the way out to Senior again, who throws a flick pass back on the inside because he was in danger of being thrown out. Luke Keary's now got the ball. He could have been clipped high, but no, not lucky enough there in that instance. It's tackle number 4. The ball goes back out to the right-hand side. It's Senior again, and it's try time for Ireland. Senior, number 20, Lewis Senior for Ireland is having a great game, man. Just more pressure on that left edge defense of Lebanon. Well done, man.
Absolutely. And what a sensational try there. Unfortunately for Lebanon, succumbing there to the overlap there, that was nicely spotted there by, I think that was Keys there, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there we go. A nice, beautiful cutout pass, and our Senior there reaping the rewards. There was not much there that Carrez there could do.
So yeah, Joshua Cook just went right. He feigned to go left, more infield, but it was Joshua Cook that darted out a dummy half a touch and then passed it to Keys, who threw a double cutout pass to Lewis Senior, who's had a great game at wing, bro. Yeah, really good game from Senior. This is great. They're back in the game. And Chamberlain, if he can convert, it's going to be 20 points to 10 after 49 minutes, and it's going to be well and truly game back on, bro.
Yeah, that's it. We've got a few fans here going for Lebanon, going for Ireland.
Yeah.
And I suppose the only threat really to who's that try scorer there, to Lewis Senior, has been his own brother, Innes Senior, who gave him that bad ball earlier on, nearly a hospital pass, right?
This is true. That's true. That's true. I completely forgot about that. Yo, dude. All right, so he's lining it up here. Chamberlain.
Here we go.
And she's over. It's game back on now. Well done. They've come out and they knew that they were getting stripped in that first half. They executed a strip. They couldn't capitalize on it. Hassan in jersey 22 threw an offload. They didn't throw a single offload in that first half. So they're doing things already inside this first 9 minutes of play that they weren't doing in that first half. So credit to them. They also had to defend their goal line as well, but they forced the error upon Lebanon as well to get the ball back. So well done. Lebanon now kicked the ball off left to right, and Ireland cart the ball back up. And I think it's Hassan in 22, if I'm not mistaken. It is. And tackle number 2 now, it goes out towards the left edge, and jersey number 12 is Frankie Halton, who's on the field. It looks like there could have been a flare up there again. So Ireland now, they're going to play the ball on their own 30-metre line through the other Senior. That's Innes Senior or In Senior. And Harry Rushton now is going to play the ball.
Set restart.
It's a set restart, isn't it? Or no, well, Luke Keary says we got to get the ball deeper into territory, and it goes trickling over the sideline. So 10 minutes have now passed in the second half, and both teams are back to the full complement.
Yeah, look, apologies for that. I saw that the run count there, it sort of disappeared, so I just assumed or presumed that it was a set restart there. So apologies, guys. Yeah, look, Ireland stamping the authority early, which is what they needed to do exactly. As for Lebanon, it's about trying to get back to the basics here, because they've been starved of the possession early anyway at the pill. So in saying that, though, Lebanon with the ball there through the hands of Abbas Miski. And we have an interchange here as well for Lebanon. We've got Leon there who's on, and a good carting run there from Leon. And again, Lebanon there with the ball with a good solid run there. number 20 in Lebanon. That is Jackson Raim, and I think he's the brother or the cousin of the other Raim who's playing as well. Mitchell Moses off to Tassif Al-Zakam there, who's just over the halfway line. Fourth tackle set now, and again through the hands there of Jalal Bazaz, one player there who's back there for Lebanon, and Raoul there off to Mitch Moses. A big bomb there for Ireland to catch.
And Mr. Richie Myler takes it on the full, makes a nice run anyway, and cuts it up over the 20-meter line. First tackle now goes back more inland, and it's Innes Senior in jersey 5 that plays the ball just short of the 30-meter line. And there's Harry Rushton again cutting the ball up, and he'll be tackled a couple of meters short of the 40-meter line. The ball continues to go right. It's the third tackle, a weaving run from Bentley, but he knocks the ball on in his own territory, hold the ball.
Unfortunate there for Ireland there, as Ireland now on the back foot now of Lebanon, the ball there. More cost there, cleaning up the crumbs left by Bentley there. And again, Mansour there. Sorry, not Mansour, here we go. Looks like that's Jacob Carraz there. And now Mansour set restart as well for Lebanon. Now off to Raim. And that is Khalil Raim as well, by the way. And Leon there, dummy half. Off to Mitchell Moses. Mitchell Moses off to Rajab. Off to Reece Robinson. And he tries to dart in, but gets tackled there again by a desperate Irish defender. They attempt to strip. But I think both teams now should hopefully be aware of the attempts there now. Is Laoun back at dummy half. Now off to Khalil Rajab. And we have there Jalal Bazaz with the ball now. Rajab now off to Mitch Moses. Mitch Moses, big cutout pass to Mansour. Mansour gets stopped, cornered there. Back to Carraz on the fourth tackle set now. Fifth and last here for Lebanon. And what's been a very brave effort there from Ireland. Mansour off to Mitch Moses. Mitch Moses skips in, off to Raim. Offloads it to Mitchell Moses. Mansour off to... And Al-Zakam over there for Lebanon in a very good try there, I think, anyway. And Lebanon back on the board.
Oh, wow. Ireland did everything they could to shut that down, but just Mitchell Moses' speed off the mark was the difference there. Well done from Mitch Moses to be the architect in all of that, mate. But that's unfortunate for Ireland, man, because they weren't bad defensively there, but just really well worked. And it was that man again, Kalal Ram, linking up with Mitch Moses, and then Moses passes out to Mansour. Mansour then out to his center partner as well, Morkos, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, it's not. Jersey number 11 was just hanging out there.
Al-Zakam. Apologies.
Al-Zakam just hanging out there in the centers, man. And he goes over and crashes over. Well done to Lebanon, man, and they keep their quarterfinal hopes alive, bro.
Well, that's right. And you touched on it as well. But Mitch Moses, again, on the fifth and last, instead of opting to kick, he obviously, makes the Irish defense think, and he opts to go the other way. And obviously, in saying that as well, the what do you call it? The cliche term, eyes up footy, exactly what we saw there from Mitch Moses. Again, as you mentioned, cutout pass, and that Al-Zakam there to score a try there. Unfortunate for Ireland, who were doing so well defensively, but again, I suppose it goes back to Mr. Bentley there with the one arm carried that spilled the cookies there for Lebanon to be able to capitalize on.
Yeah, dude. And Mitchell Moses, he's a good sharpshooter. He's a good goal kicker. And he proves that once again. It's 26 points to 10 after 55 minutes. Ireland, they're still in the game. They're down 16 points, but they need to hold that ball, bro.
They absolutely do. As we've just seen the replay here, Mansour, and then obviously off to Al-Zakam. It's very unfortunate. I definitely feel sorry for the Irish here, but at the same time, you're sort of happy there for Lebanon because they're keeping composed. They're doing what they've got to do. And again, Ireland there at the kickoff here. And with the first carry, head up, there's Raim as well. And again, like I said, he's been a very good player. As Sam has
He's been good today. That's today.
Right. Laoun now off to Al-Zakam there, the try scorer. And Lebanon marching onwards as they get the ball again to now we have Jalal Bazaz there and Ireland, Lebanon with a spilled penalty. Penalty. There you go.
Penalty. Oh no.
And this could get, I don't like to use the term here, but it could get very ugly very quick. Bentley again.
Bentley. Oh man.
Tell you what, gee whiz. All right, here we go. And a good run there by Marubani, who's now back, but who's on now in the field there. There's Tassipale, acting dummy half. Passes it out to them, to the job straight to Bazaz. And again, Lebanon here on the front foot, about 20 meters out now from their try line. We have Laoun there, 30 meters. Rajab, opposite cutter, go the opposite end there. Good tackle though from Ireland. And it's a knock on.
No, there's going to be a captain's challenge. Mitchell Moses is adamant that he didn't knock the ball on.
Well, I didn't see anything myself personally. What did you see, Sam?
No, like what? No, I didn't see anything, mate. Let's see. And if you're just tuning in, thank you very much to Hold the Ball for having me. Hope you can subscribe to Hold the Ball as well if you're new around here, and hope I can convince you to come over to my channel and give us a peek as well. Thank you very much if you're new around here. Thank you.
Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, apologies there, Sam. Yeah, I'm just, that's right. Please give Sam a follow, first and foremost. I'm hoping you guys are enjoying the entertainment we're giving you guys here. But again, thank you, Sam, for jumping on the channel. And thanks for what you're doing, man, for the support here as well. And please subscribe to Sam. He's on a few platforms as well. Good YouTuber, good content, big Cowboys fan, loves the NRL just like I do. So please subscribe to him. And I think that's a challenge. Is that a win there for Lebanon? Yes, it is. It's a win there for Lebanon. And Mitch Moses is about to have things go for Lebanon there with Loan with the ball. Pass it off to, again, Bilal Bazaz, who's been very good coming off the bench there for Lebanon. And Laoun there again, setting the foundation with Rajab. And a good pass there. Here we go, out wide to Abbas Miski. And he scored. That's a try. I think that's a try. I think that's to coin a bit of a basketball term here. That's a dagger. And I think that's it. And it's not looking good here for Ireland, unfortunately. But I think it's a try for me. What do you reckon, Sam?
Yeah, I don't know. No, I don't know, because I thought I may have seen his shoulder touch the turf first, but here we are. She's in slow-mo. What's going to happen here? It's try time.
Yeah, it's a try. And I don't mean to be that type of person there to point out a player, but I'm going to have to, unfortunately, the Irish fans. But Bentley, unfortunately, two big costly errors. One with the one-arm carry, and the other one there, I think, where he was playing the man or something happened there anyway. Unfortunate there, but due to those errors there, Ireland now scored 2 tries off it. What are your thoughts on that, Sam?
Well, I didn't see the opposite winger in the frame there, so I'm presuming that the man who's had a really good game for Ireland so far, Lewis Senior, shot up off of his line, and it was Chamberlain that shot up off of his line, and Lewis Senior was just there to ask, "Where the hell did you go, bro?"
Yeah,
and
that's right.
Just left all that space for Richie Myler and another Ireland defender to try and cover up. But I think it was Chamberlain who shot up out of the line, left his mate out there on the wing in a bad spot. So bad communication there from Ireland, and that's a missed conversion from Lebanon. So 58 minutes in, it's 30 points to 10 to Lebanon. And Ireland now need to be careful about their for and against.
And now we have here an Irish viewer as well and fan. Again, welcome again, Liam. Bentley is known for his brain farts. There you go.
Oh, bugger.
Wrong time to be having him. And Ireland kick off now to Lebanon again, receiving the ball. An all too common occurrence, I think. Unfortunate there for Ireland.
They even got the timing wrong there on that short kickoff, man. Oh man, it was too deep. They were starting to run before the kicker had even proceeded to look like he was going to kick the ball. But oh man, Ireland is starting to choke here, man.
it's all unraveling for him, unfortunately. And saying that they're own there with the ball, just about 5 meters away now from the halfway line, and they've got an overlap. And we have Josh Mansour again, as we're all become too accustomed to seeing him with the ball in hand, open space, running inwards, offloading the ball now off to Laoun, and again about 40 meters out now from the try line, Lebanon on front foot here, and we have Mitchell Moses acting dummy half, now off to Rajab. That's Laoun there. Was going to pass, but he opts to run on the ball instead. And again, a foundation's be set there. Apologies, wrong player's Laoun. Fifth and last there, Mitch Moses goes for the kick.
Oh, I don't know what happened there.
I think it's a knock on initially by Lebanon. That's what I think.
I don't think it's going to be a try, eh? It's a penalty to Ireland because Richie Myler was taken mid-air again the second time this game as well. I think that's fair.
Yep.
But I see a replay. Yep. Or maybe they're offside, actually. Lebanon are actually offside, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because I think it was a fair contest. Yeah, offside, though.
So Ireland, they get a chance here. They start their set through Innes Senior, 10 metres short of the halfway line. Jamin Jolliffe gets him a little bit closer with a nice post-contact metre run as well. Tackle number 2, they're about 5 metres short of halfway. The ball is in Kiri's hands and he passes it back on the inside to Harry Rushton, who does get it just over that halfway line. It's tackle number 3. There's 19 minutes left to play. They're down by 20 points and they make an error through James Bentley. Bentley now needs to be hooked.
Bentley. I am frustrated. If I'm an Irish fan, I'm very frustrated right now. I'm just going to say that. I'm just going to be up front. I want to let the emotions spill out here. If I was an Irish fan, I'd be very, very frustrated.
That's a bugger.
And here we have, Sam. Look at this. We have Riley Senior. My cousins are playing this game. Welcome.
Dude, your Lewis Senior is having a cracker. In Senior, he's having a good game as well, man. You should be definitely proud of him. They're having good games, man. Wow, that's amazing, man.
Yeah, and tell who these Lewis and who else is it as well, Sam? Sorry.
Innes, Innes, Senior.
Yep. And can you just please tell Innes not to give Lewis Senior any hospital passes? That'll be great.
Oh man,
and, Lebanon there with the ball through the hands of Kalachi there, and again Laoun. Yeah, there we go, and just over the halfway, Bazaz there, just over the halfway line there for Lebanon, and it's been a knock on. Wait, something's happened. Knock on, yeah. I'm not too sure what's happened. Yeah, it's a knock on. There we go.
Well, they get another chance here, and I'm sorry, Bentley, you're not touching the ball in this set. Absolutely not.
And Riley Senior said, "I'll get a slap for that." And Liam
that's really cool, man. That's really cool. Thank you very much for tuning out Hold the Balls channel. Thank you very much, Riley. So Ireland here win the scrum. Jersey number 20, that man Lewis Senior, is tackled 5 meters short of the halfway line. Tackle number 1. Ball comes more infield, and that's Chamberlain, who's going to play the ball now on the halfway line. Tackle number 2 comes more infield. Oh my goodness, I think Kiri's just made an error. No one wanted to dive onto the bouncing ball, and it's just ping pong, but it's play on for Lebanon, hold the ball.
And Alzakam there attempts to pass the ball there, collected there by Brandon Morkos. And just like that, Lebanon on the front foot through Laoun, who passes it out wide to here we go. Who we got here? Sorry, apologies. Who's that? Yeah. Adamanos there. And again, Laoun off to Raim. And this guy here, Khalil Raim, is an absolute monster there for Lebanon. As we see there an attempt to absolutely take him out there by Ireland. And again, Mitch Moses there with the ball. Good little pass there.
They look threatening.
And Laoun there, again, off to Raim. And again, the foundation there's being set for Lebanon. They look like they can definitely, unfortunately for Ireland anyway, score a try here, I think. So through the hands of Laoun, now off to, Rajab spills the ball there, unfortunately, but Lebanon still collect it. And again, fifth and last here, Abbas Miski acting dummy half. And that off to Mitch Moses there. And a drop there. Big bomb. See what happens. Ireland with the ball.
Okay, so it's, I think that's Toby King that caught the ball there. There was a bit of conjecture on whether or not a player was taken out, but alas, it wasn't meant to be for Lebanon. Richie Mylan now with a set restart, tackle number 1. Ireland, they're now starting to play some fatigued offloading footy now. And that in jersey number 12, tackle number 2 is Frankie Holton. Is there a penalty? No, there's not going to be a penalty forthcoming. And there is Jamin Jolliffe, who makes an outstanding carry over 10 metres run. And Ireland are going to play the ball eventually, 5 metres short of halfway. There's the captain, George King. I haven't called the captain's name too many times tonight. Hold the ball. He's going to play the ball 5 metres short of the 40-metre line. The ball's gone to Keys. Keary, Richie Miley gets involved, passes the ball out to Chamberlain. And Chamberlain, really, really good play there from Ireland. Finally, now they need some polish here on the end tackle, on the last tackle here. Keys gets the ball centre field, puts up a kick, crossfield. Senior passes the ball out. Holton puts a chip kick in for himself, and Ireland are going to get the ball back through a really nice deft kick from the second rower, Holton. Really nice stuff. They finally had a good end to set, hold the ball.
No, I agree with you. Again, 5th and last, and you obviously, sometimes when that happens, you just got to do something. Ireland did, and thankfully it paid dividends for them. Will be receiving from the goal line. Drop out from
look, they score a converted try here. It's still 14 points the difference, but it's game on. Lebanon go for a short goal line dropout, and they achieve it, and that's just about the difference in it. Wow.
Yeah, it's all about the small things there, which Lebanon have done so superbly. As we have here, Tassipale trying to break the Irish defense there. Good kick and collect there from Lebanon. And again, over the halfway line here, we're third tackle play now. Laoun off to Mitch Moses. Mitch Moses darting around, passes it straight on to Mansour there, who's been a regular customer of the ball in hand today. And Laoun there with the ball goes out right. Mitch Moses there flirting with a touchline, but Lebanon still secure with the ball. And we have Morkos there acting dummy half. Off to Mitch Moses.
Oh, that's a good catch from Richie Myler. And Richie Myler may have been hitting the head there at the end there, but anyway, he's going to play the ball. Tackle number 1, 10 metres out from their own try line. And a good darting run, 10 metres made there from Joshua Cook at a dummy half there. Richie Myler now waiting at dummy half, passes the ball left, and it looks like that's Innes Senior again. He makes himself another 7-odd metres. It's tackle number 3. There's a pass now back on the inside to George King. George King offloads, and the ball now is in the hands of Byrne, and he's just been stripped of the ball by Lebanon. Oh, my God. Excuse me.
And that has been just the theme all day, hasn't it, Sam? And here we go. Mitch Moses with the ball. Opts to go for a kick instead. Works in Ireland's favour, unfortunately.
Oh. And believe it or not, it's James Bentley that saves the day at the back. The ball goes, there's some massive defence there from Lebanon that crunches Chamberlain on tackle number 2. And then O'Hagan is back out there on the field, and he makes a good 10 metres. It's tackle number 3 for Ireland. And there's a nice run out of dummy half from Toby King, who's had a solid enough game. But he finds an offload to George King, and George King gets it the hell out of dodge. And there's Jamin Jolliffe. And he's going to be tackled on tackle number 4, about 5 metres short of the halfway line. Luke Keary's got the ball. He makes a few metres of his own, passes to his partner in crime, and then Keys gets the ball out to Chamberlain. Ireland are going to play the ball now about 35 metres out from their own try line, and it's Keary that puts up a massive bomb. It looks like Harton is going to chase him. He covers Lebanon well in defence.
And now Lebanon with the ball. Good collect there from Mansour. Now Mitch Moses acting dummy half, and he passes straight to Carraz again, who's probably had a bit of a quieter second half than he did in the first. But again, nonetheless, Lebanon there with the ball. And off
Oh,
Abbas Miski was not going to be turning left or right there. Up the guts he went and met well there by Irish.
there's a tanglement. There's a tangle here.
Lone there with the ball. And again, Ireland upping the ante here aggressively.
Sure
Again, the clock unfortunately works against them, but hey, it's not too late. And again, Ireland there with the defense there, and Lebanon with the ball through the hands there of Khalid Laim on the fifth and last there. Mitch Moses goes for a kick, and he tries to.
Oh, that might be late. Or Liam, no, it's a penalty. Yeah, Mitch Moses got hit late by Liam Byrne, man. Yeah, it's a penalty towards Lebanon because Liam Byrne hit Mitchell Moses late after he kicked it. Ah, dude. Look, I really admire the intensity, the ferocity of Ireland tonight, man. But they've been their own worst enemy at times, man. And it's hard to tell your players to rein it in when that's exactly the time that they needed it. And they didn't need Liam Byrne to be sent to the sin bin with only 10 minutes to go as well.
No, not at all. As I firmly believe, rugby league's a game of moments, and moments definitely can have an influence on the way the game goes. And unfortunately for Ireland, there's just been moments throughout the game where they've been that's right, they just lacked the polish, lacked the discipline, didn't hold the ball, just things haven't worked their way. And again, we're seeing the results here as Lebanon with the ball. And I think Mitch Moses might opt to just kick this one here. Hang on, we'll see what happens. And just talking to the ref here. And here, looks like they're going for a kick at goal. I'm assuming things just got Yep, there we go. Kick at goal.
It's such a massive penalty in the game today, hitting a kicker late, because if you got the boot of Mitchell Moses, who can kick it 90 meters, 70 meters downfield, and he gets hit late, the fullback who caught it on his own 10-meter line, the penalty is blown on that 10-meter line where the opposition catches that ball. In today's game, it is a penalty you cannot give away at any stage, man, at any stage. And that's exactly what Liam Byrne has just done towards Ireland. And by and large, I'm sorry, it's game over with 10 minutes to go.
Well, that's right. As we all know in the game, player safety is absolute paramount. And that's right. As Sam touched on there very nicely, it's you just can't do it. You can't afford to do it because, hey, as you see here, not only does the clock work against Ireland, but also obviously the scoreboard. And as Sam said, it's good night. And that's all she blows. I think, that's it. I think we can safely, say here that Lebanon have won the game, unfortunately, there if you're an Irish fan.
And guess what? They came into the game, Lebanon, with minus 22. They're now back on 0. They're now back on 0 for and against. There's a short dropout here from Ireland, but Lebanon catch the ball. Yeah,
and Ireland just Anyway, as we say that, a good carting run there from Al Zakam with the ball there, and again Lawun just on the halfway line there, and there was an attempted slap there by George King. And
so let's look at it just quickly. So Lebanon came into the game at minus 22. They're now back on 0 points. Ireland came into the game at plus 46. Take away 22, that's what, 24 points? No, that's not correct, is it? 24 points if my maths is correct. So Lebanon, they're going to take on who next weekend? Jamaica. And Ireland are going to take on New Zealand. And based off the massive scorelines that are happening so far in this World Cup in the group stages, Lebanon can quite easily win by 24 points, and New Zealand can quite easily smash Ireland by 24 points. Wow, Lebanon keep their season, their World Cup dream alive, man. Wow.
That's right. It's all about that carpe diem, seizing the moment, and Lebanon have absolutely done that there, carting the ball forward through Khalid Raim. And again, a bit of a run there darting run from Karaz, who's looking for the offload. He gets it through to Reece Robinson there, running straight at Luke Keary. Here we go. Karaz. This does not look good. Oh, okay.
Oh, no, Karaz.
Okay. Okay. Gee whiz. I don't like this. This does not look good, Sam.
I hope it's just a knockout. It like no broken bones. He looks like he's been knocked out. So there's no broken bones or anything, which is a plus. But he is out. He is out.
And I'll tell you what, guys, rugby league is a very, very physical game, right? And it's beautiful to watch, but at the same time as well, as a player, this is unfortunately what is part of the game. These incidences here where things happen, and obviously for all things concerned as well, we're hoping there that Jacob Carraz is doing okay. Worrying though. So yeah, hopefully all is good there. As we see the medical team obviously getting around him. Ref and touchline officials are all in there as well. With about 8 minutes to go as well, it's safe to say that unfortunately, as we touched on there, Lebanon winning the game here. What have you made of Lebanon's game in the second half, Sam?
Gee whiz. I think it's been more of a case that Ireland have made mistakes at crucial times, man. Mitch Moses has led the team around beautifully. We're just seeing a replay here of what happened with Carraz.
All incidental. Yeah.
Oh, you take it, hold the ball. Oh, wow.
No, you're okay there. Look, I'll just read the comments just quickly as well. And the thing about Ireland Rugby League, we all know Irish Rugby League, there's definitely building here. And Riley Senior says, can't say I'm overly disappointed with this game. Obviously, we are still building a building country in the sport, but these things take time and we can only go forward into the next World Cup. And I absolutely agree with you, Riley Senior. I think Ireland have the population and obviously the players to definitely spark things forward for them. Now we have Riley Senior here again commenting, I'll finally be old enough to play in the next one. I only missed out by a year, but I'm going to tell Lewis that I will take his spot.
I now cannot wait until France 2025.
That's it. And Riley, when you get there, you remember Sam and I, all right? We've got big props on you. You're the next big thing for Ireland Rugby League. All right? You remember us when you get to the top, King. All right, man? All right, here we go. And wish you, Paddy's, good luck. But the Setters have been underestimated. Back them at a 6-5 today. Yeah.
And I admit I actually tipped Ireland in the lead up to this game as well. So there you go.
Yeah, I did too. And Caleb and Ireland cleaning up what could have been potentially another messy situation from there for Richard Myler.
So for those who are not watching, Jacob Carraz got knocked out just then. He's gone off the field without a stretcher. And it's because as he was going down in a tackle, his face collided with the Irish fullback, Richie Myler, kneecap, and just, wiped him out, unfortunately. Lebanon get the ball back off the short goal line dropout.
And Mansell there collects the ball there. Leon now about 20 meters away now from the try line. And again, hustling and busting forward is James Ramanos there. And Leon, again with the ball in hand, goes out left now to Mitch Moses, off to Rajab. And big barnstorming run there from Al Zakam. Sorry, Tassi Pale, apologies. Now Leon there with the ball, about to grab it, and he heads it. Goes out left. Rajab, good cut-up pass.
Well done. Well done, Lewis Senior. He intercepts the ball, but the Lebanese defence takes him out over the sideline. Tough day at the office for Ireland. So again, Ireland, they need to be really careful. They can't allow any more points to be put on them. They're at plus 24. Lebanon are at 0 at the moment. One more try, and it's plus 18 for Ireland, and it's plus 6 for Lebanon. They can't allow a converted try here, Ireland. They can't.
And Lebanon there with the ball. Leon off to number 3 there in Lebanon. Morkos and Leon there. Here we go.
6 again.
6 again. Set restart there, Leon. As Reece Robinson there, acting dummy half. Penalty there. Ireland.
Well, that's half. Is that half a professional foul from George King?
Yeah. And obviously Ireland, they're a bit, well, they're not happy. It's showing in the way they're playing now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Lebanon, they're directing the troops around. And
Dude, Mitch Moses just told number 15 from Lebanon to cut that ball up. Just told him to get stuck in. Wow.
Yeah. Definitely the emphasis definitely to try and score a try. And we knock on, and I think Lebanon knocked the ball on there.
Yep.
Lebanon tried to go for a darting run off the ruck there, but unfortunately could not, couldn't hold the ball and spilled the cookies there. But Ireland, pulled the ball just about 10 meters out. Now on the attack. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. 5 minutes to go, though. 4 minutes to go, sorry.
Alrighty. So Luke Keary's got the ball in his hands. Ireland are going to win the scrum here, get the ball 10 meters out. They're going to repack the scrum because it was a dodgy worked out scrum. Luke Keary feeds the ball. O'Hagan at the back there playing at lock position gets the ball out, and it's Lewis Senior, who I thought, okay, so there's been a penalty there. Players are offside, and the TV man of the match is Mitchell Moses. They've just announced the penalty was tapped on the halfway line, and through Chamberlain, he makes himself 8 meters. They're about a meter short of the 40-meter line. And now Jamin Jolliffe crashes through that wall. He's been not bad today, Jamin Jolliffe. Tackle number 2 now. Play the ball 32 meters out from the Irish try line. Luke Keary gets the ball, passes back on the inside to George King, and Reece Robinson was in the right place at the right time, looking for the intercept, but he drops the ball. So Ireland are now going to get a fresh set of 6, approximately 22 meters out in the center of field with a scrum, trying to boost up their for and against. And again, for and against is so important because now Lebanon, they don't want Ireland to score a converted try now and blow out to plus 30 and then go back into the negatives, Lebanon. So they need to hold their line here, Lebanon. Ireland now pass the ball out to Chamberlain. Chamberlain makes meters, and he's going to go over and score a try off of a scrum-based play. So that's a great hit back. That's disappointing for Lebanon. It's going to make their task just that little bit more difficult next weekend. For when they take on Jamaica, Lebanon. So Chamberlain now, he's going to get things on. So it was Keys that passed out to Keary, and Keary just gave it to Chamberlain. And it looked like jersey number 3 for Lebanon just waited off on him way too much, man. Bad communication there from the Lebanon defense. Chamberlain now gearing up to take the shot.
Yeah, and just quickly as well, Lebanon were very close to scoring a try right a few moments ago, and obviously Leon spilled the ball, and as such, Ireland took advantage of it, and now they've got a try. And like you talked about with the for and against, it definitely doesn't work in favour of Lebanon here. So a good try for Ireland. They're just going to have to hope that Jamaica have their running boots on when they meet Lebanon, I suppose.
Yeah. So at the moment, it's plus 28, the for and against for Ireland, and it's minus 4 for Lebanon now. So the score with 90 seconds to go is 32 points to 14, and Ireland, they're still doing this with a man in the bin for the next 30-odd seconds.
And we have Riley Senior here saying just subscribe. Well, Riley Senior, make sure you just subscribe to Sam Rebel as well, and that's for all of you there as well. Sorry, Sam. You can find him there on YouTube as well as Twitter as well as Instagram. So please make sure you subscribe to us, Sam Rebel as well. Thank you, Riley.
Thank you, Hold the Ball, and thank you, Riley. Thank you, everyone that's tuned into this live stream. It's been a really fun live stream. Jamin Jolliffe now still making more meters, post-contact meters. It's tackle number 2 now. Tackle number 2. And Keys is making some inroads, and so is Lewis Senior. He passes the ball back on the inside to Keys. They're already in a try-scoring situation. I'd hazard to say they're now 30 meters out from the try line. Ball comes back on infield. George King passes it wide to Luke Keary. Richie Myler then passes it out to Toby King. Toby King is now looking for someone back on the inside. He passes, he offloads back to Luke Keary, and Keys, the halfback for Ireland, puts it down. And with 40 seconds to go now, that's probably going to be the final scoreline, 32 points to 14.
Yeah, there you go, Sam. And unfortunately, it's been that's probably the best summation, right? There's been bits and pieces there in the game where Ireland have definitely had the advantage or opportunities anyway, but just haven't been able to capitalize. And just like that, I think the game is over. But in saying that, Sam, before we sort of hop off, hang on, we've got a scrum here. Apologies.
No,
Looks
right.
like we are going to have the last play. And Lebanon there with the ball in hand. I'm pretty sure they're just going to take the first hit up and then just go from there. Low in there with the ball, and
that's
that
it.
being said, yep, formality is done. Look, again, thank you so much, guys. Sam, before we hop off, are there anything, please, and any last words and before I...
Yeah, look, if it wasn't Mitchell Moses, my man of the match would have gone to Kalal Ram, who's actually on the screen now, jersey number 19 for Lebanon. I thought he was so strong for them. And for Ireland, I think Lewis Senior, the man in jersey number 20, who plays out on the wing, scored 2 tries today. I think besides a defensive miscommunication, I think he was great for Ireland as well. Luke Keary did all he could, but just simply as you said before, hold the ball, just the final touch of class, man, was lacking from Ireland today. And Lebanon, man, they got a win by 28 points next week, at least by against Jamaica. And New Zealand, they got a win for Lebanon to make the quarterfinals. So Lebanon, well and truly alive in this World Cup, bro. And Ireland, they're in danger.
Yeah, look, unfortunately, just not capitalizing. End of story. There's no two ways to really describe it, apart from the fact that they had their moment, they had a chance. You touched on it. There just wasn't enough class. But I mean, it's not like they were starved, as we both know, of possession there, right? They had their chances, absolutely. Look, and saying that, Sam, thank you so much for hopping on the stream, and thank you for having a good yarn. And look, again, we're both jaw wobbling there. Sorry, just to coin the term there from your show. What's it called again, Sam, please?
Wobbling our jaws, mate. Wobbling jaw.
Wobbling jaw, that's it. But in saying that, I hope you guys have enjoyed this stream. But please, and again, lastly, before I go, subscribe to Sam. He's been an absolute trooper. Thank you again. And this won't be the last time you see him and I, collabing. It might not be again anytime soon, but it definitely will be in the future. We'll see what happens. Or it could be soon. We'll see what happens. A few surprise packages. But in saying that, thank you again, guys, for joining in. And all the best there for the 2 respective teams that they move on and push on. But take it easy, guys. See you guys next time. Just remember, hold the ball. Thank you all. Thank you, Sam.